Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather from Strings and Threads. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to crochet a simple bookmark using single crochet worked in flat rows. This is a great beginner crochet project. It's small, quick to make, and perfect for practicing consistent stitches without feeling overwhelming. If you're just learning to crochet or looking for an easy project you can finish in one sitting, this bookmark is a great place to start. This tutorial uses only basic skills like chaining and single crochet. If you ever need extra help with those beginner techniques, I have a beginner crochet basics playlist on my channel that walks through them step by step. I have that linked in my description. Let's get started. For this video, you'll need scissors, you'll need a darning needle. A plastic one works fine, but for some reason, I'm way too rough on them, so I got myself a metal one because I kept breaking the plastic ones. And then you'll need an H or a 5mm crochet hook. And the yarn that we're using is medium weight acrylic. I am using this Big Twist Value Pound. We are going to start by chaining 9. I have it linked in my description beginner guide playlist that I have. So if you're not sure how to do the starting slip knot and the starting chain, you can go there. It's really quick and easy. And then you can come back here and pick it up where you left off. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I lost my 7. 7, 8, 9. Your chain should look something like this. Now in the second chain from the hook, so here's the hook, here's the first chain. We're going to go into the second chain. You're going to put a single crochet. I have how to do a single crochet in that beginner list as well. And we're going to continue single crocheting all the way down, which will give us 8 single crochets total. As you continue to build rows, it's my recommendation that you count your stitches as you're going through each row to make sure that you have 8. Every time you come to the end, if you have 1 extra or 1 less, it is going to affect the shaping of it. You know, it could go in or out. And we want to make a nice straight bookmark. And also, if you count each row as you end it, you'll know which row there's a mistake in. You're not all of a sudden noticing it gets smaller or noticing it getting bigger. You'll say, oh, whoops, I accidentally made 9. Let me pull out just this row, and then I'll do it again. So when we get to the end of a row, this is how we got to the end. We're going to chain 1. And then turn the work, because we always work from right to left. And then you go into the first stitch, and you single crochet in each stitch across. Again, you should end up with 8 single crochets in each row. And this is how we are going to do it. And you are going to end up with 28 rows of this total. So we're on our second row. So we would do, after this row, we would do an additional 26 rows where you just single crochet to the end, chain 1, turn, single crochet to the end, chain 1, turn, until you have a total of 28 rows. And then we'll come back and take a look at what to do next after you have those 28 rows. Here's how it looks after 28 rows. going to take the scissors and we're going to cut a small tail here. Get your darning needle ready. Okay, you're just going to yarn over and pull through your last stitch. Pull it all the way through, excuse me. Okay, and then take your darning needle and thread it. And we're going to weave in the ends. So to do that, you just kind of weave it up a little bit into those stitches. We're just trying to get it stuck so that it won't come undone. And then once you've gone up, you can switch direction. So you can either go down or you can go back the other direction. I'm going to just work my way down to that next row and then go across this way. Really doesn't matter which way you go, we're just trying to get that tail stuck so that it won't come undone later. And I think that's sufficiently stuck, so I'll cut the rest of that. And we have our bookmark. And that's how you crochet this easy beginner bookmark. I love projects like this because they're simple, practical, and a great way to build confidence as you're learning crochet. You can easily adjust the length, change colors, or make a whole set as gifts. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. And if you'd like more beginner-friendly crochet projects and stitch tutorials, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.